Did you match up with Tom Brady in a bowl game?
We played Michigan, and he was there. I think that was the year. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to this, but I think it was the year that him and Greasy were switching in and out. Um, so I don't know. I had enough problems throwing the ball to Charles Woodson. So
So you don't claim any wins over Tom Brady then, huh?
no, we won the game, but yeah, I do claim throwing to a Heisman Trophy winner though. He just won it the next year.
When you were talking about the Patriots, you kept saying yesterday, and we're not even talking about their coach. Just when you look at Bill, what do you think makes? I mean, I know people think he's might be the greatest of all time. What do you admire most about him?
His ability to adapt, his ability to do a tremendous job game planning. And anytime you do something for that long and that successful, says something about internally your integrity from the standpoint of going to work every day and finishing the day and staying in the moment. And I think he exemplifies that.
Mean anything extra this week? The fact that you're kind of matching wits with maybe the greatest ever.
I mean, I cherish every Sunday. So I have a lot of respect for the coaches in this league, and I have the utmost respect for him and everything he's done, everything he represents. Everybody wants to kind of, be like him. I mean, I don't know of a better football coach, in the NFL. So, past, present, future, whatever. I mean, think about what they've done. It's unbelievable. You're looking at a quarterback from them that's played in 9 Super Bowls. Played in 9. I mean, think about that. Half his career has been spent in the Super Bowl. So, it's incredible.
You watch film with your team, the game plan, and prepare for them. Do you find yourself also doing some teaching at the same time, showing what they're doing well, and hey, this is what I want from you guys?
No, because I think you're looking at this, from a schematic standpoint and what they're trying to do to opponents and things like that. But as far as their detail, their attention to detail is always there. You're not that successful without being very much attention to detail. Their consistency on just playing the next play is remarkable. So yeah, I mean those things you can definitely see. So that's one thing you're always trying to push to get, and we'll continue to preach it, and our guys are trying hard to get it. So.
How did Forbes look after to you, and kind of what did he show you, before the injury that made him one of the guys you want to try to get back on?
Well, I thought Drew, moved around good. He felt good. He moved around good. His knowledge has not suffered. Actually doing it and having the knowledge is two different things. But he seemed like he kind of has spent his time on the IR to benefit him from the standpoint of knowing what to do. And now he's able to go out and play fast and do it.
Do you see him primarily as a guard?
Drew, yes, right now. But we always try to build versatility within the line. Because you can't carry so many to the game. So he does have some tackle ability, and he does have some center ability. Some of it's a work in progress. Some of it's a little closer to the seeing it in person, per se. But he's a hard worker. He's relentless in how he plays, and those are two good attributes.
In terms of Brady's strengths, would you comment on his ability to get his offensive line to perform at optimum level? That's in the context of they don't have a star-studded line. I mean, they have a lot of middle round picks there, but obviously they're doing something right. How much of that is Brady, and what does Brady do to help that line?
Well, I think it starts with their. I think one of their offensive line coach is one of the best in the league. I think he does a great job of getting those guys to do. What they're supposed to do from an assignment standpoint and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, the quarterback and the line seem like they're in sync as far as how much time he has. He gets the ball out good. you know, I've always said so much of how a quarterback's able to play, and I'm sure he would agree with this, is the people around him doing what they're supposed to do and stuff like that. And they seem like they're always on the same page from an offensive line standpoint, and wide receivers, running backs, everybody. Defense, offense, special teams, just overall. I mean, no weaknesses.
I know you don't want to divulge if you're going to make any changes on the offensive line, but have you gotten the response from guys whose jobs could be in jeopardy this week?
Well, I'd like to think that we're self-motivated from the standpoint of wanting to go out and get better each day. So I don't know. We'll see.
Are you set now with your starting five, or is it fluid? Whether there's a change or not, are you set now?
Like as we speak right now? Like,
Through the main practices of the week?
yeah, I think so.
Baker said that there have been points of his game that are better this year. I'm curious, what have you seen him improve at from year 1 to year 2?
I'm sorry, repeat it one more time.
Baker was saying that, obviously there are some numbers that aren't great for him this year, but that he does feel there are points of his game that have gotten better. I'm curious what you've seen, what's improved from him from year 1 to year 2?
Well, I think his understanding of pressures, he's gotten better. His eyes, for the most part, have gotten better. But, playing the quarterback position is a tough position to play in the National Football League. So I've always said that it's always going to be evolving. He's always getting better at something. Those are a couple of things I think he's gotten better at and just hasn't gotten the results yet,
His confidence remained as it's always been?
Yeah, his confidence is fine. Yep.
How have Greedy and Denzel looked back full speed?
They look good. They've looked like they've, come back out ready to play. So we'll find out. We need them to play. We need them to play well. We need everybody to play well.
Freddie, the Patriots obviously made a trade this week. You guys have made a number of significant trades over the last couple of years. Teams used to not want to bring in players midseason via trade or do player for player trades. Why do you think that's changed recently?
Why do I think it's changed?
Why do you think that GMs and teams are more willing to do player for player trades, trade draft picks for players, things like that?
I don't know. We always, in Arizona, we always traded guys during the season, or not necessarily traded, but acquired guys during the season, and your job was to get them ready to play. And so I don't know. I probably wouldn't be a good person to ask that.
Is it challenging to get a guy up to speed, though?
Well, it's definitely challenging, but they're very equipped to do it there. I mean, they've done it before. I'm sure they're getting him ready to play. So, coaches spend a little extra time with the guys, and they're ready to play.
You've always loved Baker's aggressiveness, and you are an aggressive play caller. How do you balance that with going against a team that has 18 interceptions?
Well, I think you have to be able to make good decisions. You've got to trust the people around you, and you go play the game.